Guys, welcome to today's message. This message today kind of feels like an extended message of yesterday's and the day before. So the message I posted 2 days ago on the 14th had this black egg card in it on its side. It's very much in the middle of today's reading. And yesterday's reading also had the black egg card, but it wasn't on its side, it was right side up. And today's message, again, very much in the middle of this reading. And this black egg card is the middle of it all. So that's why I'm saying it kind of feels like an extended reading to the two messages I posted before. It gives details about this karmic relationship the Divine Masculine has been in. This is a commitment. If you look in the top left corner where the wolf and the spider is, the wolf is a commitment and the spider is something we've been working on for a long time. So this is like long-term commitment or a marriage that's been going on for a decade, and that's the karmic relationship the Divine Masculine is in. Next to it you can see the card that represents the Divine Feminine, and the communication card is upside down. So this Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine has not been communicated, has not been in communication for a long time, for about 10 years. That doesn't mean you didn't have small talk here and then, but most likely you didn't have much communication. And the reason why there was no communication is the karmic relationship. That's one of the reasons. The other one is because the Divine Masculine feels like this decision he had made in the past by choosing the karmic, marrying the karmic, he feels like that was a mistake, the wrong decision, and he's kind of ashamed of it. So the vulture card represents that he thinks it was a mistake, and the raccoon card kind of told me that he feels bad about this decision he had made. He feels bad that he didn't marry the Divine Feminine, and he doesn't even really know that after all this time how he should reach out to the Divine Feminine, what he should say, how should he even start, and as I said, he feels ashamed by his choices, the choices he made in the past. Also, that raccoon card under the vulture tells me that this decision that he made when he married the karmic, it had to do with ego issues, self-image and success, ambition. So he had some issues around self-image, around his self-image, like he might have not felt good enough for the Divine Feminine. He felt like you didn't really want him, Divine Feminine, maybe you rejected him, or and also it had something to do about ambition and success. This marriage, I feel, in one way or another benefited the Divine Masculine. It advanced his career, helped him with his ambition goals. Maybe he married into a family that had a family business, or there are still professions out there that pay more to people who are married, like in the government. So I don't know what exactly the reason was, but definitely success, ambition, and confidence, self-image had to do with this decision of the Divine Masculine marrying the Karmic. And if you see the zebra in the bottom left corner, there's this third eye in the middle of the zebra's forehead, so with very beautiful colors. So I see that I think the Divine Masculine is having a vision. He's opening his mind about this situation. He's been working really hard. Before I started the reading, I saw the bee, the dolphin, and the fox on the bottom of the deck, which tells me that the Divine Masculine has been working really hard manifesting this beautiful new beginning, this happiness with you, Divine Feminine. Whether he has been doing this consciously or unconsciously, he's been manifesting the two of you, manifesting this reunion with you. And then let's jump to the Upside Down Octopus card, Hyena, and the Bee card. So the Hyena card again tells me that he has some truths that he would like to express, and he knows he has to close up this karmic cycle, so he can communicate with you and he can express his truth to you. And then if we go to the Unicorn card in this row, he sees that the Divine Feminine is a magical, rare creature, and he really wants to return to you. He wants to bring communication back into your life, wants to get in touch again, but he has to have this uncomfortable talk with the Karmic first. So that's going to be like a talk that will lead to their separation. They will have to sit down and talk about their relationship. But this will lead to twin flame reunion. This will be the first step that will toward twin flame reunion, and this will bring in some changes, some fast movement, and it will also mean end of a conflict. I think this mainly means the conflict inside of the Divine Masculine, because he has been in this dilemma for a long time now, the dilemma of whether to stay with the Karmic or reach out to you, move toward you. And we are ending this inner conflict, but it also might mean actual conflict between the Karmic and the Divine Masculine. And actually later on in the reading I got some cards that suggested that it also means actual conflict in their relationship. So this conflict needs to come to an end. These two cards both show the ending of a cycle, which will then lead to a new beginning, rebirth. So this conflict will need to come to an end. This hermit mode, hibernation mode that the Divine Masculine has been in will come to an end, and he will overcome his fears so he can reach out to the Divine Feminine. Let's see. I'm just trying to think for a second if I'm forgetting anything. If by any chance I forget anything from the message, because this was a very detailed, very long reading, I will include it in the description box, but I'm pretty good at not forgetting important things. So let's go to the last row here. He has all these beautiful feelings inside of him regarding the Divine Feminine, and he has been in a dilemma. This card, Stingray card, represents the dilemma. He's been in this dilemma for a long time. He had known for a long time that he had to make a decision, and this dilemma just kept reappearing. But finally, he's moving out of this dilemma. He's ending this dilemma because he is going to listen to his heart, his feelings inside of him that he had been hiding. This dilemma had to do with his life partner, who he wanted to be as a life partner. He has been regretting choosing the Karmic, and he had been thinking about wanting to be with his Divine Feminine, wanting the Divine Feminine as a life partner. So we are finally ending this dilemma. He's listening to his heart, his emotions, and that we are bringing this huge transformation. It's like a death and rebirth. This will redirect your course, the Divine Masculine's life's course and your life's course, and change your fate. And then I just pulled some additional cards here at the end, because I just wanted to keep digging. And what I saw here was that he sees that this Karmic is not, this life with the Karmic is not the happy life, the happy family he was hoping for, and finally accepting this and realizing this will help him turn into the Emperor. Also, the Elephant card and the Swan card are upside down, which at first were very confusing to me. But the Swan card represents the twin flame connection, twin flame reunion. So this twin flame reunion has been on a hold, has been delayed by some obstacles. And I wanted to know what that was about. So some truths will be revealed, some things will be revealed, secrets will be revealed about this delay, this obstacle that stopped this reunion from happening. And I think the Divine Feminine is restless because she expected communication, and she expected this reunion to happen already, but it didn't happen. And then I pulled some more cards about this delay. I feel like this is something the Divine Feminine expected to happen by the end of last year. Everything last year in 2021, or at least half of the year, was building up to this reunion, and Divine Feminine got spiritual guidance about it happening, but it didn't happen because it got delayed. And so this shows the taking action, fast movement, which didn't happen. So the Divine Feminine became impatient after that. So you got spiritual guidance that the Divine Masculine was going to come clean about his emotions to you. But I think that's why we are not really supposed to know when things are supposed to happen. Angels don't really like to let us know, because if for any reason there are delays, then you will get upset, unmotivated, you will want to give up. It can be just soul crunching to expect something and then it doesn't come when you expected it. And there are just many people involved in this. It's not just you and the Divine Masculine, but also a Karmic, or both of you can have Karmics. There can be children involved. All these factors can cause delays, and yeah, it's just hard to tell when something will exactly happen, and we are not supposed to know because we are just going to wait for it and not do anything. We are supposed to work on ourselves. So then I wanted to know more about this delay, what caused it. And what I got was tower moment happening in the divine masculine's life. This is the tower moment card, and this card just tells me that there are changes happening in his love life, and this card represents the karmic. So a tower moment with the karmic has been going on, or we have been building up to that, I believe, from the middle of summer or end of summer, from July, August. That's when it started to happen. And this tower moment, or building up to this tower moment, is causing the delays with the karmic. And also that elephant card upside down, it just shows that we are stuck. Something is stopping the twin flame reunion, but things will be revealed about this, why we are stuck, what happened, what caused the delay. And so this tower moment, all this chaos that the divine masculine have been going through, it caused him to retreat, to withdraw. Even though there was no communication between you two, he might have seemed even more aloof and withdrawn than usual, because even if you didn't communicate, most people are on social media, they keep in touch over social media. Let's see if I forgot anything else. Oh yeah, so I really felt like this divine masculine and divine feminine is supposed to have a twin flame reunion in the 3D, a physical reunion very soon. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there are reunions happening in February. A lot of people, a lot of divine masculines and divine feminines are going to come together in February, and also the Mercury retrograde going on means that karmic relationships will be ending. And if I already said this, but if your karmic ex is coming back into the picture, work on releasing them. I have done that in 2020 when I fully awakened to the fact that I'm a divine feminine, and I was 100% sure that my divine masculine was a twin flame for me. I had like 2 or 3 karmic exes trying to come back into my life, and I released them. They had not bothered me since then. So work on that.